The iconic soccer player Pelé passed away at age 82. Pelé, who was named a national treasure in his home Brazil, attained international fame and promoted the game in the United States. He won 3 World Cup tournaments with Brazil and 10 league titles with Santos, his club team, as well as the 1977 North American Soccer League Championship with the New York Cosmos. Having come out of retirement at 34, he spent 3 seasons with the Cosmos on a crusade to popularize soccer in the United States. In his 21-year career, Pelé, born Edson Arantes do Nascimento, scored 1,283 goals in 1,367 professional matches, including 77 goals for the Brazilian national team. Although a few of those goals fell into folklore, Pelé had a significant impact on the sport as a whole. He contributed to the development and popularization of the beautiful game, or O Jogo Bonito, a playing style that emphasized deft ball control, imaginative precision passing, and a ferocious appetite for attacking. In addition to becoming the best player ever, Pelé spread awareness of the sport all over the world. At age 15, Pelé started his soccer career. He participated in numerous youth soccer groups when he was younger and was consistently considered as the best player in the division. He signed with Santos at the tender age of 15, starting his professional soccer career. He played forward in this debut game and scored 4 goals. His opponents first learned to be wary of him during this first game. Many people still consider him to be the greatest soccer player in history, even though he has been retired for more than 40 years. Although the sporting community refers to him simply as Pelé, his actual name is Edson. But because of a mistake on the birth certificate, he turned out to be Edson. The origin of Pelé's name may be traced back to his peers, in case you're curious. His family gave him the moniker Dico at first, which changed to Pelé when he started school. Although the origin of the moniker is unclear, one idea holds that it was given because of the way he said the name of his favorite player, Bile. Pelé, however, claims in his autobiography that neither he nor his buddies are aware of the meaning or origin of the moniker. Pelé's father played soccer, despite the fact that his parents were not particularly well known, and the family lived in extreme poverty in the state of So Paulo. Pelé worked in tea shops and as a servant to supplement his family's income and pay the expenses. Even though his father had taught him how to play the game, the family could not buy a real soccer ball, so they would practice with socks, newspaper, or even a grapefruit. Pelé was able to overcome this hardship, though, and triumph despite it. He soon rose to prominence as one of the highest-paid soccer players in the world as his career took off. Pelé was chosen as the International Federation of Football History and Statistics World Player of the Century in 1999. Pelé received the International Olympic Committee's Athlete of the Century award in the same year. Pelé first gained recognition as one of the top players in the world during the 1958 World Cup. Pelé's father was observed sobbing after the 1950 World Cup final, in which Brazil lost to Uruguay. He was guaranteed by Pelé that he will someday win the World Cup. It turns out that Pelé was able to fulfill his father's wish not only once, but a total of 3 times. Pelé played 1363 games and scored 1281 goals during his career. This gave him the distinction of scoring the most goals ever, according to the Worldwide Federation of Football History and Statistics. In one game, he once scored 8 goals, giving him 92 career hat tricks. With these numbers, it's no surprise Pelé was once regarded as the highest-paid soccer player in the world. When he stopped playing soccer in 1977, Pelé made the decision to work for the government and pursue some of his interests. He held the position of Extraordinary Minister of Sport for Brazil between 1995 to 1998. He later worked in the ecology and environment field while also serving as an ambassador for the United Nations. In Santos, November 19 is recognized as Pelé Day on a formal basis. His 1,000th goal was scored on this day in 1969, which is significant. Brazil as a whole eagerly anticipated this penalty kick goal, which was scored. After scoring that goal, the day was given the name Pele Day and has since been observed in Santos. South African President Nelson Mandela presented Pele with a Lifetime Achievement Award. Nelson stated that watching Pele play was like watching the delight of a child combined with the extraordinary grace of a man. He also awarded Pele for his kind and compassionate nature and praised him for being a hero. Pele was the recipient of countless awards, a player that rose from poverty and a human being that was highly praised by those around him. He has established a legacy that will not soon be forgotten.